Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Project Veritas has literally just flown over Facebook headquarters, dropped an atomic bomb, and nuked them from orbit. Yeah, guys, in case you have not seen it, you need to go, obviously, after this video. Of course. But after this video, go and see the new Project Veritas video that has just come out. It is bad. It is really, really bad. And to be honest, I think this is probably the silver bullet that Trump needed in order to change 230, the Article 230, to get Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that off this platform or publisher system. I think this is probably enough to get Facebook removed from that status. I don't think I'm overselling it when I say that, but let's jump into it. And this is also, by the way, that also the Washington Times is also reporting on too. So everybody's talking about this right now. So what actually happened? Okay, so it's not just what the title says, but Project Veritas video shows Facebook content moderators discussing censorship conservatives, reveals exception given to Don Lemon for something speech. Now, that did happen, yes, but that's not the crux of the video. The video is all about censorship when it comes to conservatives. And some of the stuff that was said was bad. It was really, really bad. And Facebook is having a bad day right now. Everybody is mentioning, including myself, is adding them in Twitter, saying what is going on. And right now, I imagine there are emergency meetings being held at Facebook as to say, A, what do we do to suppress this information? And B, what do we do for damage control? Because this is really bad. I'll put a link in the description below to the actual video for Project Veritas, but let's just break through it and talk about it. Now, I'm not going to show the whole video. I will show parts of it. I won't show the whole video because I want you guys to go and watch it. They deserve the like, they deserve the view, and they definitely deserve the share. So please do all three. But let's jump into it. Facebook content moderators discussed using their position to censor Republicans and conservatives in an undercover video released by activist group Project Veritas on Tuesday. The video shows individual Facebook content moderators working for a third-party contractor, Cognizant, expressing their eager to censor support for President Trump. The footage also shows CNN host Don Lemon was granted an exception by Facebook for speech that would have otherwise violated Facebook's rules against something speech. The footage includes a shot of internal order to the Cognizant team instructing moderators not to censor a video of Lemon saying that white men are the biggest terrible threat in this country. I've got to say different words here, guys. I hope you understand. This implies that white men are something and would typically violate Facebook's rules against dehumanizing speech. This is a newsworthy event. Facebook content policy team is allowing a narrow exception for this content to the platform, a manager told the moderators in November of 2018. Now, that in itself is bad, okay? Like, you're literally turning around saying, well, hang on, no, this is newsworthy, so we're going to make an exception for it. Okay, fine. But my problem to that is, okay, that's fine, but everything is newsworthy. All of my videos are newsworthy. So do I get the same sort of response or the same sort of protections that he gets? Obviously, the answer to that's going to be no. So if that's the case, then, you know, like, why is he accepted? Why does he get this accepted? Or what about Fox News? Say you want to stick to just American. Okay, say it's just American media personalities. Okay, does Tucker Carlson or Sean Hannity, do they get the same sort of response or the same sort of protections that Don Lemon got here? And if the answer to that is no, then my question would be, why not? Why does he get a exception that other people don't? And this is where, obviously, at the end of the day, that becomes a very sticky point. Because, well, you know, hey, it's supposedly fair and unbiased, you know. Supposedly everybody's fair and blah, 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 right? Supposedly. All right, let's keep going. Our reviewers work hard to keep our platform safe for billions of users every day. A Facebook spokesman Facebook's told the Daily Caller News Foundation in a statement. Our reviewers' discussion are rarely evaluated to ensure our policies are applied fairly and accurately. We do not promote political viewpoints of any stripe, and comment, including in this video, are not consistent with our policies. Project Veritas also released an interview with former Cognizant content moderator Zach something, not going to say his name, as well as an undercover footage Zach secretly recorded. I'm thinking about deleting like every Donald Trump post I see on the timeline, Zach tells a table full of Cognizant's content moderators in another clip. Oh, okay, I thought I was the only one, another moderator replies. It was actually worse than that. They actually joked on their last day when they get, like, if they're going to be fired or if it's their last day and they're resigning, they're just going to nuke every conservative. Zach announced in October 2019 that it would begin winding down its content moderation agreement with Facebook. In some other videos, Cognizant employees appear to be more willing to delete content because they were in their last days of working, which I was just talking about, as content moderators. You don't let any go. You don't let any go, do you? Like, if you see a conservative post, you just get rid of it, right? A Project Veritas operative asks a content moderator working for Cognizant. Yes, I don't give no FUCK. Yes. I'll delete it, she answers. Even if it's in policy, we're deleting that, right? The operative presses. Yeah, I don't give no FUCKS. It's like 1 week left. What they're going to do, she answers. Wow. Another undercover clip shows a Cognizant content moderator saying that she wanted to delete all Republicans on her last day. If someone was wearing a mega hat, I'm going to delete them for being terribleism and going to go like crazy, she said. The undercover footage recorded by Project Veritas operatives and the former content moderator doesn't show evidence of a top-down organized system of political discrimination at Facebook. But Project Veritas CEO James O'Keefe says it does show an anti-conservative culture that yields anti-conservative results. Project Veritas is a conservative activist group known for conducting hidden camera investigation. The group had a mixed result, blah, 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 blah. Right, anyway. I probably should read this anyway. It's not related to this, but it's just about their background. Project Veritas in November 2019 published a video of ABC anchor Amy Robach complaining that the network shut down the investigation of Jeffrey Epstein. The activist group also appealed to get caught in an attempted sting operation targeting Washington Post reporters during the 2017 special election for one of Alabama's 2 seats. Facebook and Cognizant didn't immediately return to Daily Caller Foundation request for comment. Look, at the end of the day, what's my view on all this? So I understand that this group no longer works for Facebook. But the fact is that they were working for Facebook. They were the people going through, monitoring people's accounts. They were the people deleting the accounts of Facebook. And it does go to show, like, you're going to tell me that Facebook didn't know about this? You're going to tell me that Facebook wasn't, like they're getting pulled in front of the digital community or whatever it may be. And Robot Zuckerberg is sitting there going, like, no, we're not biased. You don't think he went back to the office and said, what the hell is going on? Why the hell am I getting pulled in front of the Senate or the Congress or whatever it was to go through and to answer questions regarding our bias? You don't think he might have, wanted to investigate that then? If he didn't know about it, of course. Of course he knew about it. Of course they knew this stuff was happening. Come on. Does anybody actually think that they didn't know about this? I would be very surprised if they didn't, to be honest. But, hey, that's my personal opinion, I suppose. But, if I was the CEO of a company, I would be like, dude, what the hell's going on? Why the hell? What the hell is this? I would be questioning it like you would never believe. You know, hey, do we have a bit of a problem with this third-party group that goes through and supposedly monitors our platform for us? You know, because I seem to be getting a lot of questions lately about unfair bias. You know, that would be the first question that came out of my mouth. Followed by, secondly, can we fire this team? But don't worry. Facebook's gone through and they've got a new group that now does this. And they're probably so much more better, right? Yeah, right. Well, sure. We'll wait for that video to come out. But look, at the end of the day, guys, obviously this is nothing new. The video itself is damning. This is some of the stuff that we've covered here. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, even the Washington Post or Washington Times is talking about it. Obviously, that's the Daily Caller. But like I say, yeah, everybody at the moment, if you go through on Twitter, everybody is sort of talking about it. It's bad. And this could affect their 230 status. That, like, I know it's a third party, but, you know, the 230 status is, at the end of the day, they're not allowed to monitor their systems in a publisher sort of way. That they are a platform, not a publisher. And if you can go through and not only prove that Facebook was or did know about this, or still knows about this even to this point, if not only that, but you also got proof that they were actually doing this, which we do have now, this is bad. This is really bad for Facebook. Facebook could be in a world of trouble here. I know they're going to try and blame the third-party team, and, you know, it's great that they have that third-party team that they can, you know, blame and, you know, not worry about being responsible for themselves. But at the end of the day, they were still the ones hiring this team. They were the ones that were still employing this team to go through and to monitor their systems. And at the end of the day, it's their policies that this team is supposedly enforcing. That's how this contract system would work. Facebook would turn around and say to this Cognizant team, whatever it may be, you know, at the end of the day, hey, we want these policies monitored. You know, they would set out a bunch of guidelines or rules. And if there's any exceptions, obviously they would go to the admin, and then the admin would then message Facebook, right? So Facebook would be knowing what's going on with their platform. And if they didn't know from the Cognizant team or Cognizant team or whatever it may be, if that wasn't them knowing from them, they would know by the amount of people asking questions. The amount of people that were raising questions about this in itself should have been enough for Facebook to sit there and go, well, you know, hey, we might actually have a problem with this. And this video in itself it's bad. It's just really bad. Like,
interest in this ratio that you speak of, are you willing to potentially testify under oath that 3/4 of the posts that you saw flagged were in one political direction?
To the best of my knowledge and ability, yes. To me, censorship online is one of the biggest issues facing us in the lead up to the 2020 election. Well, insofar as I was not somebody who was working behind the scenes on policy, but rather...
Like, he's sitting here literally claiming that 80% of posts that were reported or that were being affected by the bot were conservative. You know, but hey, Facebook doesn't have a bias, right?
We've seen plenty of statements from Mark Zuckerberg publicly about...
I could just...
A post featuring a comment made by Infidel, who is a verified Instagram political commentator, and The Typical Liberal, who's another Instagram verified commentator. And in this Infidel post, it reads, "Thankfully, there are honorable journalists like Project Veritas willing to hunt for and tell the truth. No matter what, the truth will prevail. Oh, and Epstein didn't kill himself."
Yes.
Why is this being flagged?
Well, frankly, there's no reason that this should be flagged.
Are these the only posts you saw flagged with Project Veritas, the Amy Robach tapes?
I saw that one. I think I may have seen one other one that I believe.
Like he's literally saying, I have no idea why this was flagged. I can tell you, because of Epstein was mentioned in it, probably. But yeah, like I say, this whole video, the whole thing, I'm just randomly picking times here. I'll delete all Republicans. This is the team that was monitoring the Facebook. I'm glad I'm kind of glad they don't have jobs anymore, but but hey, but like I say, this is the stuff that Facebook goes through. This is who Facebook picks to monitor their systems. You can't sit here and claim that Facebook doesn't have any problems or doesn't have any dealings with this, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that set these terms and conditions. So I'm sorry, but that's just not going to wash.
Entirely left-leaning and not right-leaning or otherwise.
Like here she is here claiming if they attack like Bernie or something, I'll take it down. Yeah, I can take that down.
What type of attack? Like Bernie is this.
It's just like, guys, go watch the video. It's pretty bad. It really, really is. Obviously, look, at the end of the day, I don't know. I'd like to see what Trump and the administration would say about this, because I think this could revoke their 230. I know it's not Facebook. I know it's a third party. I get that. I'm going to hear that tired argument. I get that. But the thing is that the policies and stuff, like the Don Lemon stuff, that would have come from Facebook themselves. They would have got that from Facebook. Facebook would have turned around and said to them, no, we are going to allow this content because it's newsworthy. So then they would have gone to the admins of this company, and then there's Cognizant, whatever it is, I can't pronounce it. And then they would have then filtered it out to the team leaders, and then filtered it out to the team managers or team staff. So you can't sit there and claim that Facebook doesn't know anything about this. Because that policy where they talked about Don Lemon, that
comes off the Trump's page specifically?
Yeah, because I see like a Bernie post and then I'll see like 5 Trump posts in a row.
Yeah, it looks straight Republican related. Like, I love our president. Why are we getting this?
Steve Grimmett.
I can't seem to find that Don Lemon thing. But that Don Lemon thing would have been a Facebook policy. That would have been transferred, would have been message communicated from Facebook to this Cognizant, whatever it is. I know you guys are going to have a field day in chat saying, it's spelled this way. I actually had someone spell it out for me once. I like a different word, but yeah. I love you guys. But like I say, yeah. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on this? To be honest, I think this is a very bad day for Facebook. I think Facebook is having a very, very bad day. And to be honest, it's about bloody time. It really, really is. Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.